Alright, what's good, y'all? Back in the lab with my first quest build of 2K20. And if you're looking for a defensive slashing build, I might have brewed up something really spooky. Imagine extracting the DNA from Sean Marion, Tayshaun Prince, and Stromile Swift. You get a ball hawk at power forward. I mean, this is a gruesome build defensively. It can run the court. It's a slasher. It can defend multiple positions. Uh, it's it's. I mean, you might have seen this build at point guard, shooting guard. I've never even seen it at small forward, but we concocted something crazy, and now you can get a ball hawk at power forward. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video, and then talk about the badge setup and where you can play with this build in 2K20, and then show some highlights and see if he passes the eye test in the My Player Builder, in the test builder. So let's get right into it. You're going to go with a defensive pie chart. Obviously, this is a defensive slasher, and then you're going to want to go with the speed invert physical profile pie chart with 83 finishing. So you're going to max that out. I'm sorry, close shot. Max out your close shot at 83. Max out your driving layup to 69. Put your driving dunk at 76. And your standing dunk at 78. You're not going to need any post hook for this build. That's not really what this build is about. And putting 78 standing dunk gets you those 10 finishing badges. So for shooting, you're going to max out your mid-range at 64, max out your 3 to 49, put your free throws at 75, and then get your post fade to 63 in order to get you that third shooting badge, which is going to be kind of clutch on this build because I've only seen ball hawks with one shooting badge, so having three could unlock some gross potential with this build. But moving on, playmaking. Get this to a 74, max that out at your pass accuracy, max out your ball handle, and then put your post moves at a 60, one under, so the max. And you're going to get that fifth playmaking badge, which will come in handy for him running the court. So now you look at this and you say 92 attributes for defense and rebounding. That doesn't sound like a lot, but the badge distribution is going to be fine. Interior defense, you're going to put to a 63. Perimeter defense, you're going to put to a 72. Max out your lateral quickness. Max out your stealies. Put your block at a 70. Your defensive rebounds at a 65. And then max out your defensive rebounds at 78. So you're going to get 14 defense and rebounding badge upgrades, which is going to be more than enough to be able to dominate defensively, which we're going to get into. But after that, I'm personally going to pick built body shape. You could do whatever you want. It's your build. I like to have a little intimidation factor going onto the court. They see some big bruising mother trucker, and, he could be minimum weight, but if he's built, they might think, I don't want to bring it in his paint. So I'm going to go built. The key to this build is you're going to make him 6'7". You can't make him any other height, but to get him a ball hawk at power forward, you have to be 6'7". I'll just say this: if you make it at small forward, because you can do that, you're sacrificing some badges making this build at power forward. You'll probably get a better badge distribution at small forward at the same height as 6'7". But think about how many times have you ever seen a ball hawk? And how many times have you ever seen a ball hawk at power forward? Exactly. So we're going to be sacrificing some badges to make this an RBC, rare build community build. And so as you can see, you still have 84 speed, 80 acceleration, and 90 vert with 70 strength. Like, the physical profile on this build is gross. Again, like, this is a defensive slashing build that can guard multiple positions. So 6'7", I'm going to bump the weight up to 221. That gives you 60 interior defense and keeps all the same physical profile. And then you're going to max out your wingspan. 92 stealies off rip. You see, you're going to be pickpocketing everybody. You're going to be intercepting passes in the passing lanes. No one's going to want to even try to pass around this build. Especially seeing ball hawk, you're thinking Steely's off rip, on God swear. So, also with the 71 block, you're going to be getting chase down animations like it's no one's business. I think what really stands out, though, to me is the 83 lateral quickness on a power forward build. That's, defensively, you're going to be able to stay in front of perimeter-oriented guards or stretch fours or shooting builds. I mean, it's going to be a wrap. You're going to clamp them all day long. So with the max wingspan, you are only going to get 69 strength. It's not going to be 70, but that's fine because you're not really an interior presence. You're more of a perimeter threat anyway defensively. So takeovers, this is where it gets pretty interesting. You can get the playmaking takeover. Well, let's go into this. If you get the playmaking takeover with this build, it'll allow you to play more offensively oriented within the confines of your team. If you're somebody who plays with people who rely on you to get them the ball, and you're playing with this defensive slasher build, you could bring the game to another level if you're the one distributing out of this kind of rare build, like a defensive oriented build with playmaking. It allows you to be a threat offensively and help your teammates out, getting shots off and whatnot. So that's an interesting takeover if you want to choose that. Slashing, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is a defensive slashing build, so this will take your offense to another level. It'll really allow you to create and get to the rim kind of effortlessly. You'll dunk on people all day long with this build, and then when you get takeover, it's a wrap. So you can get a Steely and go take it full court and do something crazy with it. At power forward, so you're going to get rim protector at power forward instead of the lockdown takeover. This is interesting because as a perimeter-oriented defensive build, having rim protector could unlock that defensive presence down low for him as well. So if you are running the 4 as a power forward undersized with this build, having rim protector takeover is going to just scare everybody. So when you're on the defensive end with takeover, no one's going to come in the lane, and then if your man gets the ball, they're basically just going to pass out of that. So rim protector is an interesting takeover to get this build defensively even more disgusting. And then glass cleaner is probably the most comp takeover you could choose with this build. No matter what game type you're playing, park, twos, cages, rec, pro-am, glass cleaning takeover allows you to impact the game without anybody's help. So you're going to be able to be a threat offensively and defensively, getting rebounds, going coast to coast, helping out your team, and just being that glue guy that everyone relies on, but you're not necessarily going to get your name in the paper. So this is interesting. It's your build. You can do whatever you want, but I'm actually going to make this a slasher, and you're going to see right here, y'all. You get a power forward ball hawk. I've never seen it before. I was just in the lab cooking up something crazy, and all of a sudden, ball hawk at power forward. You know what time it is. So let's get into the badges, and then hopefully, we'll get some highlights and show you how this build feels in the test builder. So let's jump into that right now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more Quest builds coming soon. Shout out to my boy Soundwave Zero for putting me on. We're getting drippy out here. All right, let's get into some highlights.